Oh my gosh, Claudia! You're so fast! I just started. Hello. Hello, fellow witches and wizards. My name is Phoenix Jenny, and welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew Worst of Best Marathon. Yes! I know it feels like forever. Yeah, I didn't stream on Sunday. And, oh yeah, because I had to do my grocery shopping that Sunday. Normally I do my grocery shopping on Tuesday, but I had to do it on Sunday because my, where I had my job, it was Associate Appreciation Weekend, so we had like a special discount. So I just wanted to do my grocery shopping on that day so I can get my groceries cheaper. I thought I was going to be done in time, but nope. And silly me, because that's never the case. Everything. Like, I was gonna say, shopping always takes me longer than I think it's going to, but the truth is, everything takes me longer than I think it's going to. So. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the game okay? Because I can't see my, my streaming software because of the way this game is. It doesn't let me... It likes to block my stuff. And I can't see if my sound is going. Let me see. The music stopped. That's not helpful. Suddenly very paranoid. Let me just check on my phone. Suddenly very paranoid. Yep, there I am. Just stop. That's not helpful. Sound is going. It doesn't let... Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the game okay? Perfect. That is perfect. Okay. Yes, so it's been a minute. I was gonna stream on Tuesday as well, but I was too tired. I pretty much slept that whole day, so I didn't end up streaming that day. But anyway, we're back, and we are going to finish this game today. Let's go talk to Emily. That's what my notes say to do. Where am I? Okay.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi.
Would you happen to know where your mother put Josiah's favorite hat?
Look in the drawer right below me. That's where all Mom's mementos are.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. There's his hat.
Maybe this is the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
You don't need to look at everything in there, do you?
Sorry.
Yes, I do, Emily. Oh, I guess I can't even try. Okay. I was gonna try and click on that other thing that's in there. Okay, back to the bank to use the safe deposit box key. Oh my gosh, I'm suddenly very tired. Why does that happen? Right before I stream, I'm like, yes, let's go, let's do this, let's stream. And then I start streaming, I'm like, whoa, suddenly I'm very tired. That's not helpful at all. I know. Right, cow?
Hello again.
I think I found the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
Really?
I have it right here.
It is from this bank.
May I see if it opens the box?
It takes 2 keys to open a safe deposit box, the owner's key and my key. And in this case, I'm under no obligation to open it for you.
Oh, but
However, were you to do me a small favor...
Such as?
I hired a seamstress to make a dress for my wife's birthday next week. Unfortunately, the seamstress and I had a falling out, and now I need to find someone to finish the dress.
maybe I could find somebody. How much are you willing to pay them?
Oh, the fact of the matter is, the dressmaker quit because I couldn't pay her. I misled you before. Business is not fine. This bank is on the brink of ruin.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Archer.
I wanted to get my wife something nice because, well, it might be the last nice thing she gets for a long, long time. Now, Emily once mentioned that Jane used to be a dressmaker.
How much more has to be done on the dress?
I have it right here. The seamstress said that all the pieces have been cut out and basted together. All that's needed is a sewing machine. When it's finished, bring it back and I'll let you try that key in Josiah's safe deposit box.
I guess I'll be going.
Come back anytime.
All right, this lovely puzzle that everyone loves and is not flawed at all whatsoever. Let's go talk to Jane.
So,
Yes,
is Emily
that's her
all
name.
right?
Someone stole her mother's jewelry.
What?
What?
Wait, you mean we haven't spoken to her? We haven't spoken to her since that happened? Whoops.
She was showing it to me just before the explosion. Now it's
She
gone.
was very patient.
Someone stole it while everybody was rushing around.
All the
trying
time
to put
that
out
I
the
passed
fire?
her, she said
Hypers.
nothing to
You
me.
can't trust a fireman. Who can you trust?
Emily said you were the only one who knew she had that jewelry.
When Gloria was alive, she could have told people about it, or people may have seen her wearing it. And when she died, they knew the jewelry had to be around here somewhere, right?
Does anyone in particular come to mind?
Sorry. It's been hard enough getting to know Emily, let alone anyone else in this backwater burg. Well, guess better go call the sheriff.
Since you used to be a dressmaker, do you think you could help me sew something?
Me? Sew? No, I can't. Sewing takes practice, and I haven't sewed a stitch in years. Whatever it is, believe me, I'd wreck it.
Well, I've never sewed anything in my life, and you expect me to be able to do it?
It's not hard. It's all basted together and everything.
Yes, it is hard, Nancy.
No can do. Sorry.
Does the miniature golf course that's out back belong to the inn?
No, that was Josiah Crowley's. Way I hear, he built it himself.
Have you tried it out?
Me? Please, I got better things to do with my time.
Where did that barred bounce game that's in the parlor come from? Do you know?
Emily says Josiah Crowley brought it in one day and just left it. Said it was so guests, as in him, would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Have you met Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
Somehow he knew who I was before he even saw me.
He came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time I told him. I don't usually give that crackpot the time of day.
Does everybody around here feel that way about him?
Not everybody. Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute. Me? I think ESP is a lot of J-U-N-K.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
I might have said it in part 1, but I really like this dress. I don't know if I could pull it off, but I love that purple and polka dots. I love polka dots. Wait, did we? Yes, we did. Wait. Oh, wait. I was like, wait a minute. She didn't give us a sewing needle, but Nancy doesn't know she needs a sewing needle yet. Do you know who voices Jane? Yes. What is her name? Oh, I'm gonna throw this name out there, and I could be completely wrong. I think it's Sarah Pompano? I think that's her name. But she also voices Lori in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. She also voices Ethel in The Curse of Blackmore Manor. She might have voiced other characters, but those are the ones I'm familiar with.
Would it be all right if I used your sewing machine?
Go right ahead, but remember, you're on your own.
Yeah.
There's no needle.
It's probably in the box with the rest of Mom's sewing stuff. Ask Jane if she knows where it is.
Okay. I want to turn around. There we go.
What's cooking?
Would you happen to know where the needle for the sewing machine in Emily's room is?
I moved all of Gloria's sewing things out of there and put them in a little box. Look, I'm supposed to get the pies we baked before all the hullabaloo this morning ready for the delivery man. They gotta be put in the shipping container just so, or
Oh,
he
the
casts a
pies.
kitten. This is how he
Yeah.
wants them organized. Now why don't you go out on the porch and get those pies ready to go while I look for that sewing box?
If you insist.
Alrighty. Let's get these kind of moved around here first. Ba-da. The singing commences. Ba-da-da-da. You know, it'd be funny if I just was like, yeah, let's just put all of them in the correct column in the right flavor section, and then to finish, and Nancy would be like, all done, and I'd be like, what? That'd be kind of cool. Will never happen, but anyway. Sandgate wants 2 large cherry pies, 1 blue and 1 chalk. 2 large cherry pies, 1 blue and 1 chalk. We don't know what size, so I'll just give them large, because that's what I would want. Riverville, 1 cherry, 1 small and large blue, 1 small and large chocolate. Which pie would you eat right now? Which one sounds good to you? The idea of a cherry pie sounds good, but I don't like cherries, so I don't really like cherry pie. Oh, he loves doing the cherry. He likes doing the cherry mini game. That's nice. The pie mini game. That's nice. That's cute. Yes. 1 large, 1 small. Oh, isn't there some sort of rule about which one goes first? Small pie always goes to the left of the large pie. Oh. Wait. Yes. 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 Does it matter? I don't know if it matters. Which side it's on. You'd eat the chocolate? Yes, that's what I would eat, yes. Chocolate pie is superior to any of the pies on here. I will say that the cherry pie and the blueberry pie look more appetizing and sound more appetizing, but I know in real life, I don't like cherries, so cherry pie wouldn't actually taste good in real life. And I like blueberry pie, but it's gotta be really sweet. I don't like pies that are tart, you know? It's gotta be really sweet. Okay, next one. Appleton. 1 small and large cherry, 2 small blues, and a small and large chocolate. Okay, so that... Was it too large? Was it too... Okay, I already forget what it said. 2 small blues, but small and large for... Oh, it's already good. It's already good. Skydale. 1 small and 1 large cherry, 2 large blue, 2 large chalk. Okay. Is that correct? Yes. Knoxville, 2 same size cherry, 1 large, 2 same size. Okay. Oh. Okay. Smithfield, 1 small, 1 large. Yeah. No blue, 2 large. Oh, okay, so we just gotta swap these.
There, that should do it.
Yay! Oh, Jane's not here. Well, let's snoop through her stuff. Oh, a picture.
I'll bet those are the two brothers that built the inn and Josiah's house. Looks like there might be some kind of tunnel around here.
Now, if you find the tunnel before finding this picture, Nancy says something different. Something like, oh, there's a secret lever or something or other. I don't know.
There's something written on the back.
But now we know where the secret tunnel is. Right here, where the curtain is stuck.
Looks like this lever opens the couch.
How freaking cool would it be to find this in your house? Like, whoa! How long has this been here? Where does it go? Very cool.
From the looks of those lanterns, I'm not the only one who's been down here recently.
Now that wouldn't be as cool. To figure out somebody's been down here below your house. That'd be weird. I wouldn't want that. We got this tunnel. Also, Nancy will periodically gasp for no reason. And it's terrifying.
Jeepers, I'm behind one of the walls in Emily's room.
Jeepers. Whoa. Spooky music.
I feel like someone's watching me.
Nancy, keep those thoughts to yourself.
I should ask Jane about the photo I found that allowed me to find that staircase that goes behind Emily's room.
I agree, Nancy, but we should probably look through the rest of this area first. When
An old piggy bank.
Wouldn't you think so?
Swell, $1.
Nice.
This piggy bank looks like it's been here for a long time.
What's this? A puzzle. Whoa.
I wonder if those tiles are supposed to make a picture.
Ouch. Ouch. Oh, I think something just bit me. Ow. Okay. Okay. You know, I bet you this says something. I bet you it says corners creepy. What do you think? That makes sense, right? Corny's creeper. Yeah. Corny's. Creeper. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Let's get this shadowy... The Shadow Man. With the spooky eyes. Oops. Oh yeah, these are great puzzles. Great classic puzzle. A staple, really. Let's see. Which one goes here? See, that looks like that goes there, right? Or am I being silly? Oh, that... Well, this one definitely goes there. The ones... There's like a foggy dust bit. I believe those go at the bottom. I think it's dust. Maybe it's just mist in the graveyard. Maybe it's part of the picture and not just wear and tear. This is a tree. No, it isn't. Maybe? I forget how you go. Because I know there's a tree over here, but I don't know if it's necessarily... Oh! Yeah, no. Perfect. I feel like any of these positions would work. But I think it's that one? Maybe this goes... Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, yeah, that looks good, right? Oh, yeah, that looks great. Alright, I guess I'll put this the way it's supposed to be. I think mine is better. My name is better. Creepy's Corner. Dope. Aha! I just found the thing that bit me. I have a mosquito floating
That
around my
symbol
room.
reminds me of the one on that trivet that used to belong to Josiah.
Yeah? You think so? Oh, we should go play that, shouldn't we?
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Here,
Jeepers,
kitty,
that sounds
kitty,
like Richard
kitty.
Thomas.
Want some
This door
lunch?
must open right into his
There
living
you
room.
go, good kitty.
Why did that scare me? I knew it was coming. I think I just expected to go up the ladder first. I didn't expect it to do it for me. I didn't expect it to be automatic, I guess. I was about to say I would not turn the lights off. That sounds like a terrible idea. Unless I'm going into another place that's well lit, I would not turn the lights off. Okay. Okay, let's go.
I feel like someone's watching me.
Nancy, we talked about this.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
Okay. I'm gonna go listen to this record here. Is she here? Hold on. No. Dearest Gloria, if you would do 3 simple things for me, I would very much appreciate it. First, keep this note for me. Tuck it away in a safe place, and should I ever ask to see it, please allow me to do so. Second, don't mention it or show this note to anyone else. Third, don't ask me why. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You are a kind lady who sparkles like good water and makes me think that the sky's the limit. You're a kind lady who sparkles like good water and makes me think that the sky's the limit. Okay, remember that. That's going to be important. And this is a letter from somebody... Oh, Jane! From Jane, who's talking about this person named Marion, who's stealing things and going through her purse. She's a naughty person. You're at Costco. Don't spend too much money.
Oops, can't play this record until I take the other
Yeah.
one off.
Yeah, yeah, Nancy. I thought you knew what I wanted. There. Alright, let's go. No, no. Listen to the record.
I'll never forget the night it all began. That dark, stormy, fateful night when I decided the time had come to rid the world of the creature. But it would take money to do that, and to get money, I needed to confront my arch enemy, Nick, who had recently become able to transform himself fittingly into a giant warthog. When his forest hideaway came into view, I dismounted and approached the door on foot so I could take him by surprise. My I fear that he would hear me proved groundless, for a terrible storm began to rage, washing away the sound of my footsteps. I peered through the rain-streaked window beside his front door and could see him sitting in front of the fire. He had returned to human form, but the malicious smile on his face suggested that he was recalling his recent porcine exploits. Seeing that the door was unlocked, I hurled it open and marched across the room toward him. "Step away from that bottle of warthog potion," I commanded, "and give me the 20 gold coins you stole from my poor servant." "I'm not going to give you a thing, save, perhaps, a taste of my sword." And with that, he drew his sword. In an instant, I had drawn mine, and so commenced the fiercest sword fight the world had ever known. The storm raging outside paled in comparison to our battle. To my surprise, Nick's experiences as a lower life form seemed to have improved his skill as a swordsman. I feinted, I parried, and yet victory eluded me. And soon I began to feel my strength ebbing from me. I was tiring rapidly. Summoning every ounce of what little energy remained in my body, I lunged at him one last desperate time. Ouch! Why, you've wounded me! I had managed to wound him on his right arm, just above the elbow. Curse you! His words, punctuated as they were by an untimely clap of thunder, sent a shiver down my spine. "Save your breath," I intoned, "and give me those gold coins." "Here, take your precious coins." He tossed the bag of coins onto a chair, but as I reached for them, he reached for his bottle of potion, and in a matter of seconds, my night had gone from bad to horrible.
Dun, 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 dun. Nice. That's actually a really clever puzzle, and I kind of wish that they would do it again. So you're supposed to listen to that record and take note of all the sounds, all the words in red, and that's gonna help us decode something on Josiah's trivet. Actually, yeah, so we've got all the sounds here, and if you connect the letters to the sounds in the order that they appeared in the recording, it'll spell Goodfellow, which is the name of the character he played in A Midsummer Night's Dream, also known as Puck, although his name in the play is actually Goodfellow. Okay, cool, good, alright. But we don't know where to put that code in. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Jane about the sewing box. I was also gonna say that that Nick character in the recording, he makes me think of... I can't remember what his name is. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. But he makes me think of The Princess Bride. He makes me think of the inconceivable dude. What's his name? I don't remember his name. Because he's not in the movie very much. I think they say his name like once. And it's like on the edge of my brain, and I just can't think of it at the moment. But he has the similar voice. They sound the same.
Thanks for doing the pies. The more I do it, the worse I seem to get at it. Here's that box. I'm sure that sewing machine needle is in there somewhere.
I see it.
Where? I don't know. There's so much in this box. It's hard to find. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I see it.
Remember, when it comes to using it, you're on your own, kiddo.
I
Yes,
think I know
so I've
why
heard.
Emily has been seeing and hearing strange things.
Well, I'm all ears. Tell me.
I found a secret passageway that goes from the inn to Josiah Crowley's old house. And off of it, I found a staircase that leads to a space behind a wall in Emily's room. That's the staircase that's in this old picture.
You mean the noises that Emily's been hearing? The things she's been seeing? It's because someone's been sneaking around behind the wall in her room?
Did you know about the secret passageway?
No, and I've never heard Emily say anything about it either.
I was able to open the staircase because I saw the picture I just showed you. And I found that picture on the shelf in your podium.
You mean it was right there under my nose? Hold the phone! You think I'm the one who's been sneaking around?
Can you think of somebody else who may have had access to that picture?
Anyone who's ever been behind this desk could have seen that picture. It's hardly fair to go pointing a finger at me.
Maybe Emily will know something about it.
She went into town to run some errands. At least that's what I told her to do. Heaven knows she could use some fresh air.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
Alright, so we have the sewing needle. Keep wanting to call him Foscarelli, but that's not his name. That's one of the barbers in Sweeney Todd. That's not him. I feel like it's an Italian name.
All I need is the dress Jim Archer gave me, and I can start sewing.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh, oh, it's faster than I remember it being. Ooh, there's no way this looks good. There's no way. What is this nonsense?
There. Not bad, Miss Drew. Not bad at all.
Yes, the guy with poisoned glasses of wine. Yes. Yes. Ah, his name is on the tip of my tongue. What is his name? And I'm not talking about the actor's name, although I don't know his name either. I mean the name of the character. What's his name? Ah. I don't remember. What? That's not his name. Oh, yeah. Is that Vizzini? What? That can't be his name. Oh, I think that is his name. I guess it looks weird in writing. I can only hear his name, when Fezzik says his name. I guess it sounds different than the way it's spelled. But yes, that is his name. What are we doing? Oh, yes, going to the bank. Sorry. Just thinking about Princess Bride. Vizzini? Yeah. Vizzini.
I've only got half a
Ow!
tank of gas left.
Oh,
I should gas up before I forget.
that stupid mosquito needs to die. Keeps biting my
How's
foot.
the dress coming?
Great, I did it myself.
This is beautiful. Thank you. Now let's see if that key you found opens up Josiah's safe deposit box. That was Josiah's key, all right. But that is not Josiah's will.
It looks like some kind of journal. Would it be okay if I kept this?
If it was money or jewelry or something like that, I'd turn it over to Topham. But a journal? Finders keepers as far as I'm concerned. I'll be at my desk if you need me.
Good thing Jim Archer is very
It's locked.
ethical
Naturally.
when it comes to safe deposit boxes. Anyway, Goodfellow.
Flute, 7.025 megahertz. Puck! That's who Josiah played in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Right. Okay, so we've got some cues to give to some people over the radio.
Pyramus, 7.057 megahertz. Thisbe, 7.050 megahertz. It looks like some kind of record of the people Josiah talked to on his ham radio.
Anything else I can do for you?
What's your opinion of Richard Topham?
Interesting gentleman who's in an interesting line of work.
Do you think he really does what he says he can do?
He makes a living doing whatever it is he does, so obviously someone thinks he's the real deal.
I guess I'll be going.
Goodbye now.
Oh, yes. This is where I need to be. Well, let's go see if we can talk to any of these people on the radio. Hopefully you're not tired of this cutscene, because here it is again. Who would we want to call first? Flute, Pyramus, or Thisbe? Do you have a preference, Claudia, which one we should call first? You get like special dialogue. You get like a little bit of backstory on the character you pick to talk to first. So that's why I ask. We're thinking. We're thinking. Me? Why am I gonna choose? Alright, well... Oh, your kid's crying. Alright, I'll choose. Let's see. let's roll the dice. Oh, the girl? Okay, we'll go with the girl. Never mind. We will go with the girl. That is fine. Thisbe. Okay. She is 705? Is that what that is? 7050? Whoops. Yes. Okay. Did I put the blank in there? Yeah.
Thisbe, are you there? Hello?
I'm Thisbe, but only Puck calls me that. Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm afraid I have some bad news about Puck.
Oh dear, they closed the play he was starring in, didn't they? That's why I haven't heard from him. He's too far down in the dumps. Oh, I was afraid it was something like that.
Actually, you haven't heard from him because he passed away several months ago.
Oh my, that's worse, isn't it? And after all that rigmarole he went through, making sure I knew my line and understood my cue?
Your cue?
Yes, you see, Puck, or whatever his real name is, or was, Puck wanted to share his love of acting with me. So he gave me a line to say, a very curious line I might add, and told me to repeat it only after I heard my cue. A passage written by Mr. William Shakespeare.
What was the line he told you to say?
Oh, I can't tell you that. Not unless you cue me with the correct passage from Shakespeare. Puck would have wanted it that way.
Is the passage from one of his sonnets?
Frankly, I'm not sure.
But if I figure out what the passage is and read it to you, you'll tell me the line he gave you?
Immediately. I know the line by heart, you see.
So Puck told you he was an actor?
He told me that acting was his life, and that he'd gotten rich and famous doing it. No matter who he was to the rest of the world, that's what he was to me, and that's how I want to remember him.
When I think I know what your cue from Shakespeare is, I'll contact you again, okay?
Suit yourself. Over and out.
All right. So basically, we're not going to be able to talk to any of them without their cues. So in order to get their cues, we're going to need to get a copy of A Midsummer Night's Dream. Josiah Crowley's copy, in fact.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Now what?
That one up there next on the desk there.
Could I see that copy of A Midsummer Night's Dream you have there?
Why?
Well, you said it was Josiah's favorite play. I'd just like to take a look at it.
It's a very old copy. I'd rather it not be handled unnecessarily, lest it fall completely apart. I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but request denied.
Do you mind if I look around some more?
Be my guest.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to come back when he's not here. Or we can trigger him to leave by going through the secret tunnel and going in that way. I want in. I want in. There we go.
Guess I better not leave the lights on. I don't hear anybody. Now would be a good time for me to sneak inside and have a quick look at that Shakespeare book.
Yeah.
Clear your mind.
But the cat is meowing, so we gotta find the
Think
mouse
about nothing.
and give him the toy mouse.
Yuri, be quiet. You're disturbing us.
There we go.
Yes, Mrs. Deckman. Yes, it's okay if you blink. Just keep focusing. Your eyes, your thoughts, focus.
Should I concentrate on the top edge or the bottom?
Either one, Mrs. Deckman. Just concentrate.
Mr. Topham,
Yes, Mrs. Deckman?
am I trying to push it or pull it?
Push it. You're trying to push it, all right?
I'd rather try to pull it.
All right, then. Try to pull it.
I'm good at pulling it.
Mrs. Deckman, just concentrate.
What does it mean if I'm starting to get a headache?
It means you're doing too much talking and not enough concentrating.
This is hard, Mr. Topham.
You can do it, Mrs. Deckman. Just keep looking down that tube at that one spot. Pretend your thoughts are a hurricane whirling around that one spot, grabbing it, dragging it towards you. Mrs. Deckman, please.
No, Mr. Topham, I saw it. I moved the spoon, I really did.
And you very nearly deafened me in the process. Now, please, calm down.
But I did it! I finally did it! You saw it move too, didn't you?
Yes, of course, I most certainly did. Congratulations.
This is wonderful! I couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Topham. You're a genius.
Yes, well, be that as it may, this is just the beginning, Mrs. Deckman. Now that you've seen the power lying fallow within your brain, it's your duty to nurture it. In fact, I believe it's time for you to begin daily training sessions.
Oh, Mr.
How much is it gonna
Topham,
cost?
Do you really think so?
Indeed, I do. This will, of course, necessitate an increase in your tuition. But I'm sure once your husband learns of today's breakthrough,
I'm going to go right home and call him.
Jeepers, I better get out of here.
Oh! I didn't realize I was timed. I just wanted to listen to the conversation. I'm sorry. Please. I didn't realize. I thought I was gonna just repeat.
I don't hear anybody. Now
Does
would
it
be a good
reset?
time for me to sneak inside and have a quick look at that Shakespeare book.
clear your mind of all thoughts.
It does.
Think about
That's funny.
nothing
Also,
but that spoon.
let's take a look around here.
Yori, be quiet. You're disturbing us.
Oh, shoot. I forgot. I'm sorry. Where's the mouse? It's not in the same spot. Ah, where is it? There it is. There. Okay, now we
Mr.
continue.
Topham,
Yes, Mrs. Deckman.
is it okay if I do?
Alrighty,
Yes,
let's
it's
see
okay.
here.
You do.
That! That!
Meet with Jay Archer at 9:30 a.m. about money.
Huh.
That's today.
Interesting. Wonder what that's about.
Concentrate on the top edge or the bottom.
Either one, Mrs. Deckman. Just concentrate.
Mr. Topham,
Yes, Mrs. Deckman.
Josiah must have circled these quotes, but why?
Okay, hopefully I can remember this. Pyramus, thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile.
Something tells me I better write down all the stuff that's circled here in my journal.
Yeah, you better write it down, because I'm not. And then flute. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be. This is my favorite Shakespeare play, by the way. I don't know if I said that in the first part. This be, if we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear.
am I trying to push it or pull it?
Push it.
I can't go out the
Oh,
front door.
right, you're right.
He'll
you're
hear
right,
me.
You're right. You're so right, Nancy.
All right, then. Try to pull it.
I'm good at pulling things.
Okay. What are we doing?
What
Oh,
was
yeah.
that?
Nancy, quiet. You're scarier than whatever
Why do I
you...
get the feeling someone's following me?
Nancy, you're scarier than anything you're hearing.
Guess I better not leave the lights on.
All right. To the radio. Macbeth is pretty good. Titus Andronicus. I've never heard of that. I think you made that up. I've never heard of that play. And I took a class on Shakespeare. The whole class was just about Shakespeare, and I've never heard of that one. Okay. Thisbe's was 5. And then... oh, 0.
Is anyone out there? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
This is Thisbe. Are you the young lady I talked to before?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I know the cue now.
I'm listening.
Okay. Hers was... if we shadows have offended,
If
right?
we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
The authorities are alert for bad water, so do not go this way.
That's what I was to say, although my delivery was much better when Puck was coaching me. And now, as Puck was fond of saying, I bid you adieu.
Oh,
Over and out.
whoops. Can we talk to her again? I hope so, because there's like backstory that I intended to get. Oh, ow! I must have missed it because I started at the bottom of the conversation tree. Oh well. I'm sorry. I meant to have a longer conversation with her. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so 7025.
Hello? Is anyone there? Hello?
This is Flute, but you sure don't sound like Puck, so explain yourself.
My name's Nancy Drew.
So where's Puck?
Well, I'm pretty sure Puck's real name was Josiah Crowley, and I hate to say it, but he passed away earlier this year.
Ah, that's a shame. Heck, I never got to give him his sentence.
What sentence is that?
Well, see, a while back, Puck dictated a sentence to me and told me that if and when he recited a certain passage from Shakespeare, I was to respond with that sentence. Weird fellow, that Puck.
If I tell you the passage, will you tell me the sentence?
Well, yeah, sure, I guess. Especially seeing as Puck's no longer with us.
Thou speakest
Thou
aright.
speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
I'm afraid that's not it. Better luck next time. Over and out.
Oh! Okay, it was the other one then. Boo.
Hello? Flute? Are you there?
Flute here. Hello, Nancy Drew.
I know that Shakespeare passage, really.
Let's hear it.
Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
That's it. Here, let me check my logbook for the response. Now I'm supposed to say, leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about.
Leave by road when the owner is in, because then there will be thieves about?
Those were Puck's exact words. Well, hope I've been of some help. Over and out.
Okay. And then... Pyramus. Seven 7057. Can't even move this one, can we? Yeah. 057. Why do I have to... Can't I go the other way?
Pyramus, can you hear me? Hello?
This is Pyramus. Who are you?
My name's Nancy Drew. Does somebody named Puck usually call you on this frequency?
Somebody named Puck used to. Apparently he found something better to do. Haven't talked to him in months.
Oh, that's because he passed away not too long ago.
Oh, Well, that's a good excuse, I guess. How'd you know he called me Pyramus?
I'm a friend of his. I found your name and radio frequency in his journal.
So why are you talking to me?
Did Puck, ever ask you to tell him something whenever he read a certain passage from Shakespeare?
Whenever he rattled off this Shakespeare quote, I was supposed to rattle off this stupid saying he gave me. How did you know about that?
Long story, but if I were to rattle off the quote, there's no reason why you can't tell me the stupid saying, right?
Well, come to think of it, he never said the quote had to come from him. So, yeah, I guess I could tell you.
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
How'd you know?
Long story. What did he tell you to say in response?
Wait a minute. I had to write it down. Here, you're gonna love this. A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
A barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood.
I told you it was stupid.
I really appreciate your help.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of car did Puck drive, do you know?
I don't think he had a car.
And he tried to tell me he was rich. Over and out.
Alright, and so now we have what we need for this.
Flute is a character in A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Yeah. I took a picture. Because past me is very smart. Okay, so Flute was leave by road when the owner is in, and then there'll be thieves about. So this is hobo sign language. So leave by road, I think, is hit the road, which is this one. Leave by road when the owner is in. Which the owner is in, is this one. And then thieves about is the 2/10. Okay? Then Thisbe was the authorities are on alert for bad water, so do not go this way. So authorities are alert. This one. Bad water is this one. There's no use going this way. This one. Okay? And then Pyramus was a barking dog would do well to hold his tongue in a dangerous neighborhood. So barking dog keep quiet. And then dangerous neighborhood, this one. And then bottom, that's the one in the note to Gloria where he said you... What did he say? You're a kind lady who sparkles like good water and makes me feel like the sky's the limit, something like that. So kind woman, good water, fresh water, and the sky's the limit. Yay! And then we get to do this little puzzle. Okay. So it's kind of like Candyland. It makes me think of Candyland. You have to press the numbers in a sequence, in such a sequence that it gets you to the end. And the number that's on the button is the number of spaces you could go. If you land on a green chute, like Chutes and Ladders, also another game that this makes me think of, you'll go ahead. If you land on a yellow one, you'll go backwards. I am not sure what the strategy would be for going backwards, but I do believe there is one. My first instinct is to do... Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. You have to land on it in order to use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go 4. And then you have to use it in order to actually use that chute. You have to click on that particular button in order to use it. Are we able to get to that butterfly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Yeah, like chutes and ladders, yeah. The butterfly? Is that beneficial? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It isn't, because the number 9 is more valuable than moving ahead 7. So let's not do that. I still think this is the move. Maybe we want to move 10 and then move 9, or should we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah. And then use the diamond. And then... Did we use the teardrop already? We did. Okay. Am I able to just do the rest and make it to the end? Possibly. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Not that hard. Whoa! Alright. And this is indeed the end of the game.
A golf ball. No doubt meant to be used on that golf course of Josiah's.
Take this to Tiny Town, and for oodles of fun, use it there to hit a hole-in-one. Alright, let's go do that. Oh, wait, no! The golf course isn't this way. The golf course is here. Oops. Silly me. Where is it again? Is it... this way? Alright. Alrighty-dighty. Nice.
Another safe deposit box key?
Sweet. Back to the bank.
Emily, please, just settle down. It's all right.
I always forget about this.
It's not all right. Stop lying. Something's wrong with me.
You've got to go talk to Emily. She's in a bad way.
Did you tell her about the secret passageway I found?
I never got the chance. Please, go talk to her. She won't listen to me. I'm no help at all.
Well, you're right about that, Jane.
Just go back to River Heights, Nancy.
But I think I know where the real Will is.
It doesn't matter. I can't run the inn anyway. I'm going to have to sell it.
What do you mean?
I took a nap after I got back from running errands, and when I woke up, this was in my hand. It's one of the necklaces that I thought had been stolen. I have no idea how it got there. I must do things and not remember. All this responsibility on top of losing Mom. I can't cope with it. I'm having what'd Jane call it? A nervous breakdown.
Emily, just listen to me.
I don't want to talk anymore. Go home. You're just making things worse.
Okay. Well, back to what I was originally gonna do. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Let's go to the bank.
I'm glad you stopped by. I need to clear the air about something.
You do?
I lied before. Not just when I said the bank was doing fine when it's really not, but when I said that wasn't my car you saw parked outside the inn today.
Jim Archer,
I
you're a
parked it there
liar.
because I didn't want anyone to know
Your
that I was at
pants are
Richard
on
Topham's
fire.
begging him for money. This bank is in truly dire financial straits, and if anyone finds out...
Mr. Archer, I already knew you were at Richard Topham's today. I saw your name in his calendar.
Oh, so what can I do for you?
I found another safe deposit box key that belonged to Josiah.
Impossible. Josiah only had one box, and you've already opened it.
But this has to be Josiah's key.
It is one of ours. Where did you get it?
I won it playing golf at Josiah's with a special ball. I had to ace one of the holes.
Why does that sound familiar? I know why. That's what Clara always called me, her ace in the hole.
That's who this key belongs to, Clara Pickford.
And we're just gonna open her case. Without her permission whatsoever.
So, Clara Pickford was really Josiah Crowley in disguise.
Apparently, he loved playing tricks like that on people and hiding things right under their noses.
But of course, it's actually Josiah. Still, like... I mean, this woman, you know, she had to file out, this woman, like Josiah, had to fill out paperwork for this, right? Like he had to have, like, fake ID or something, didn't he? I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying not to think too deeply about it. The last will and testament of Josiah M. Crowley.
I wonder what this is.
And for some reason, he put this in a safe deposit box.
Gloria Dowd, now Crandall, and Jane Willoughby, circa 1912.
Jane Willoughby? That doesn't look the least bit like Jane Willoughby.
No, it certainly doesn't. I'd better get back to the Lilac Inn and have a talk with her right now.
Does anybody else think it's kind of weird? There's no way that she would look like Jane.
Move out of the way, would you please? I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're not
Photorealistic.
going anywhere until you tell me who you really are.
What are you talking about?
I just saw a picture of Jane Willoughby, the real Jane Willoughby.
It's been swell knowing you, sister.
Oh. I should probably...
I can't let Jane out of my sight.
This can be tricky. Ah! Gotta follow her. Yeah, so... This always confused me as a kid. Because I'm like... As a kid, I was like, no, it doesn't look like Jane, but I wouldn't know that if you hadn't said something about it, because it's photorealistic, so of course it doesn't look like Jane. It wouldn't look like anybody. So I was super confused as a kid. Why did they use a photorealistic
the state line
photo?
I know. I'll take a shortcut and head her off.
Free pie.
Why couldn't you just mind your own business?
Because I'm Nancy Drew.
Dear Ned, I know you'll be home from school in a couple of days, but I couldn't wait to tell you. I just solved a mystery. I figured out that Emily Crandall's guardian was really an imposter named Marion, who intercepted the letter Emily wrote to Jane Willoughby after her mom died. She pretended to be Jane not only so she could steal Emily's valuables, but so she could convince Emily that she was incapable of running Lilac Inn, and that she should sell it and split the money with her. On top of all that, I found Josiah Crowley's real will. In it, he left Emily so much money that she'll be able to hire all the people she needs to keep the inn going. He left Jim Archer a ton of money too, which means he won't have to close his bank. And from now on, he'll be able to buy his wife a new dress anytime he wants. As for Richard Topham, Josiah left him nothing. Although Topham still refuses to admit that he forged the first will and insists that he's going to contest the will I found. Dad says it's highly doubtful he'll succeed, and that he'd be better off sticking to spoon tricks. Anyway, when you get home, I'll give you all the details over a nice big piece of slightly damaged cherry pie. Wait till you hear that part of the story. As always, Nancy.
I'm a puzzle pro for solving puzzles at lightning speed.
Great news, I think. See, Frank and Joe Hardy have invited me to help them solve a mystery. Only this mystery takes place on a train. But not just any train. A train that was found abandoned years ago in the middle of nowhere. All of its passengers had simply vanished. Some people say the train is jinxed. Others say it's haunted. I mean, it'll be fun to finally get to work alongside the Hardy boys, but I just hope the trip we're going on doesn't turn out to be, you know, one way.
Hurley's Comet. Nice. Last train to Blue Moon Canyon. And yes, Claudia. This one is not the next game we will be playing. Nope. Alright. Secret of the Old Clock. That did not take me as long as I thought it would. Yeah, so. Good game. Fun game. Perfectly fun. Some of the puzzles can be challenging. The story can be a little weird. If you turn your brain off and ignore the fact that suddenly we're in the 1930s and, you know, that sort of thing. Like, you can enjoy it. A game all by itself, you know, outside of the Nancy Drew canon, even though it's probably the most canon of all the games, if you think about it. It's fun. It's a fun game. Good game. That's why it's in C tier. At the top of C tier, in fact. It's a good game. I've come to like it more as I've gotten older. As a kid, I wasn't a huge fan. I thought it was weird. And now, as an adult, I still think it's weird, but I appreciate it anyway. Yeah. So that is the end of C tier, actually. And next stream, we're gonna start B tier. And B tier is for great games. C tier is for good games. So F tier is for bad games. D tier is for okay games. C tier is for good games. And B tier is for great games. Yeah, you know, think, Topham is the real bad guy? Yes, for sure. So there were technically two villains in this one, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so we're gonna start B tier. Pretty excited for that. You can start kind of narrowing it down to what the top 10 could potentially be. As we're, you know, crossing more games off the list. Yeah, I did solve this pretty fast. Yeah, Mr. Topham didn't get his comeuppance, yeah. And, like, did he already spend all of Josiah's money? 'Cause, like, what then? You know, 'cause he forged the will, so he got all the money. How much is there left to actually give to the people who are actually supposed to get it? That's my question. I don't know how that works. If there's a law in place for things like that. Maybe he has to pay it back. That's probably what would happen. But anyway, that is the end of the stream. Kind of a shorter stream, but I finally finished. And yeah, I plan on streaming on Tuesday. I'm off Tuesday, planning to take it kind of easy that day, so yeah, hoping to do that. And we'll play the bottom of B tier. Pretty exciting. Almost there. Yes! Almost to the best games. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did, please leave a like on the stream. Click subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and click the notification bell so you can be notified the next time I go live. Again, I plan on going live on Tuesday. Thank you, Claudia. Yes, I also had lots of fun. And my socials are linked in the description if you're interested. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical evening. Bye-bye!